In the Hebrew Bible, when a person died, it is said that he went to be with his fathers. In Genesis 15:15, God told Abram, "As for you, you shall go to your fathers in peace. You will be buried at a good old age." Joseph, too, when close to death, said, "Please do not bury me in Egypt, but when I lie down with my fathers, you shall carry me out of Egypt and bury me in their burial place." We find the same language about the death of Moses, the death of Joshua, and his entire generation. And the phrase appears many times over after that. It's an intriguing phrase. Its repetition stands out like a beacon. It calls to us. Some say that this phrase is a euphemism for death, a figure for heaven, the afterlife. Others suggest that the phrase carries a commitment to honor the seed of David. But a closer look reveals that this phrase doesn't just appear at the death of people after God's own heart. The divine author also uses it to characterize the death of people who hated God, like Ahab and Jeroboam. And God uses it only when men die, not women. We meet a hint of its deeper meaning at the death of David in 1 Kings 2, when David charges Solomon to be strong, to show himself a man. As David's time to die drew near, he charged Solomon, saying, "I am going the way of all the earth." And we learn more by going back to earth's beginning, when God warns Adam and Eve about the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, saying, "In the day that you eat from it, you will surely die." And so they did. In this way, sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin. And so death spread to all men, because all sinned. This little phrase, then, to go the way of all the earth, reminds us that through men is death. But just as God promised Eve in the garden, through women was life. Jesus Christ, born of a woman by the power of the Holy Spirit, the only man to enter the world without the aid of any human man. Indeed, the world was saved through childbearing. For there is one other use of this phrase in Luke's Gospel, in the words of Jesus Christ himself, who tells us of another kind of family reunion, when the wayward son goes not to his earthly father, but his heavenly one.